Hey everyone, Pupsker here. So today I just wanted to talk about why I kind of hate most, if not all, of Warframe time gates and caps, standing caps, etc. If you don't know, Warframe is, at this point, one of the king of time gating content, giving capped content, and giving just only a certain amount of something to do for each day. For example, every single standing in the game is capped at getting so much per day. You can increase that by increasing your mastery rank, but it can only go so high. Meaning that Warframe makes it so that after a certain point, standings, you just can't do anything with them for the day, so they just kind of exist there. Luckily, at least, each standing kind of has their own separate caps, primaries, the two Cetus ones, Fortuna ones, all the separated Necrolisk ones, the two separated Conclave, and Samaris, but it's still such a massive pain. And that's only really the main time gate, at least in my opinion, and the biggest piss off. They also have Eidolons only appearing at night, which in my opinion makes me sad, right? It's just that one just makes me sad, really. Sometimes I just want to run an Eidolon randomly in the day. I don't run Eidolons a lot, but when I happen to be at Cetus, for some reason, I'm usually at Cetus during the day. I don't know, apparently I'm just weird with timing or unlucky. So I don't tend to do Eidolons too much, because I'm just unlucky apparently, and I'm not doing it enough. I don't like the fact that I have to keep waiting X amount of time if I want to feel like playing Warframe. That's really what the issue comes down to. Warframe has so many separate caps, so many time-gated separate content, that it just feels like Warframe doesn't want you to play Warframe sometimes. I know, it's a weird saying, right? So the reason most games and most companies, they start time-gating content is for a multitude of reasons, so we'll go over that, right? They time-gate content so that players can't get through it too fast. Right? If you can math out how much standing you can get, I can systematically figure out that, to max out all of my primary standings, all 6 of them, get every item, it would take me, approximately 200 to 300 days? Yeah, that's just BS math, by the way, so don't take that to heart. And that's obviously dependent on your MR level, but that just means that at my current rate, oh my god, if I played the game every single day, X amount of hours, just for this one specific cause, that, my god, I could get my standing caps and everything. In 200 days, I could get items. So, in the case of standing and other things sometimes, this can also be looked at as a way to encourage trading, right? In Warframe, since it is a multiplayer game, you can have each player, one takes up each one of the daily standings, and then, primaries at least, they max that one out, and then they trade amongst the extra items that they don't need. Right? That's how that would usually work, but Warframe has such a terrible trade system set in place that that's not easy to do, but that's a separate argument altogether. So the daily caps are just, they're there for many reasons. It's there to artificially seem like there's more to do in Warframe, right? If I can math out that it'll take me 300 separate days of playing Warframe in order to max out all my primary standings, that means that Warframe will force me to log in every single day for 300 separate days and play their game and stay attached to their game, right? Because it's a game as a service. They're selling you the game, you playing the game, they're selling your data, they're selling you buying everything, etc., right? Not necessarily selling your data, I don't actually know, but let's be real here. Realistically, they probably are in one way or another. So you are the product, right, being the person, so that's not too surprising. It's a free-to-play game. In my case, since I'm a YouTuber, my case is I make money off ads. Warframe more so makes money off you buying stuff, right? I mostly make money off ads and stream donations when people are nice, right? So there's a difference there. Warframe has a reason to keep you coming every single day for 300 days. They don't need to do anything new. They don't need to release new content. They don't need to create anything good, right? They just need to make sure you can only do so much every day. This is, naturally gonna stop players like streamers from doing everything in Warframe in one day. Because as myself, if I wanted to, yeah, I could max the hell out of standings in days, right? I could go hard on Cephalon Suda, go hard, just get all of the mods and all the random items Cephalon has to offer. I could do all of that in a day for sure on like a stream if I really wanted to. But no, Warframe makes that impossible. So I cry every time. It's a very common tactic in game development. You see it a lot in like mobile games where they cap how much you can do in a game via energy caps. So then you have to pay money, right? I think Genshin Impact does that because that's a mobile game, right? These are all just regular old game tactics that they use to make you play their game more, eventually spend more money on it, because the more time you spend with something, the more time you're likely to spend money on it. So yeah, it's all just game tactics, game dev tactics to make money. I just think in certain cases, in Warframe's case, they just have way too many time gates and caps, okay? You see it in every MMO, every open type experience for players, because they don't want one player to get too far ahead of the other player, and because they want to make more money. So yeah, it's not really a huge issue. It's a pretty common thing within the game development games industry. So I just felt like making this video just kind of to complain and ramble about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have a guide up later today on something, or a walkthrough of some sort. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you dealing with my ramblings. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like. If you dislike it, dislike. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check out my social media stuff. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you next time. Peace.